this house, like mine. Well, apparently it's my mom, but she's in a nursing home, and I've always taken care of her. But she started getting senile, and I got put in jail for menacing. And then like my brother went crazy, and he moved to San Antonio, and like he got arrested for acting nuts. And then like I was like, well, he needs to move to the house, so he moves into my mom's house. And then now he's like, he owns 3 companies with her. It's like I got her email address because like she asked me to fix things, and like the only thing in her email address is like, you have transferred ownership to 3 companies. It's like, what? Like, but like they weren't, but none of my emails went through from jail. Which, by the way, like jail, like basically like you're not allowed to contact the outside world. Like, you need to contact an attorney. Well, how can I find an attorney? Well, do you want me to give you a list of 10? Like, I mean, that's like, you can't like do your own like attorney choosing. Like, you better have an attorney. Like, that's like something you have to learn about life. Like, I've learned like $100 in your wallet always for jail. Like, because you might have to like get some Vaseline, or else like you're gonna have scabs in your nose, and you're gonna always be bleeding. And like, you don't know how like you're touching your nose. Let's fight. Like, jail is that kind of place. Like, my first time like when I got arrested before, like I was in Kansas, and this guy like tries to commit suicide in front of me, like impales his head on like a nail, basically, like it's like sticking out of the ground. And then like the next jail, like the first day, I basically, like the first week, like this guy gets in the cell and he like doesn't talk at all. And then like, but this one guy's snoring because they put me in that cell. Like, I've been in a lot of cells. I've been in a lot of pods. Like, there's like nobody snoring. They put me like next to like eye level with the guy that's like the loudest snorer of all time. Like, I promise. But back then I could get earplugs. Like, this time no earplugs. But like, I've learned to make earplugs. Like, I'm pretty good at making earplugs. But like, no, but like then like what happened is like he was snoring, and then this guy that like wouldn't talk, like just randomly attacked him, beat the crap out of him. And like there was a female guard, she's like, I'm gonna spray, and I was like, well, F this, like I'm not hanging out in the pod. Like, because I asked her, I was like, can I just pull him off of him, please? And she's like, no, you can't pull him off of him. And so like, and she wouldn't pull him off of him. And so like the guy got beat up like for like a while. Like, he was getting beat up for like 3 minutes straight at least. And like but then he didn't get in trouble, like, I mean, but like he also got beaten for 3 minutes straight. So like he just came back to the pod. Like, but then he probably didn't get medicine either. Like, they told me like after I got it, like the guy did 3rd degree assault. And did he actually punch me hard? Like, I thought he actually hit me really hard. Like, I was surprised he didn't hit me as hard. Like, I was surprised I didn't see a black eye. Like, I was like shocked by it. I think he hurt his hand, like, but like I think like I was shocked by how hard he hit. But I think like when you're sitting down and someone's standing up, like the downward momentum makes the fight extra unfair, and that's why like he hit me pretty good. But like yeah, they said they were gonna give me pain meds. They never got me pain meds for an entire week. But like they won't give you pain meds until you see an actual nurse. Like, even though like I was always on pain meds back then. So like I got 1 dose of pain meds, and then they didn't give me pain meds the day of court, but it was fine. Like, I do yoga. I was doing yoga like 5 times a day in jail. Like, jail, like really, like in Colorado Springs was like not bad at all. Like in Pueblo, like it was like that bad. Like, it was like you've never had a nightmare. You don't know nightmares was Pueblo. Like, it was that nightmare. And then they moved me to this area like after like a day, and it was like, oh, this isn't bad. I'm only out with one guy. He was like a Jewish gang member guy, and then this guy like robbed me. Like, it really, like he just robbed me. Like, it was like I just got robbed. Like she was like, do you want to go do rec, like go play basketball? And they robbed me. Like, because there were only 2 people out in the yard. Like, but like I was out for like 4 hours a day. Like, I didn't mind. I had my own cell. Like, I was like stoked about it. Like, I was like, no way, you just gave me my own cell. Like, I will never ever be mad. Like, keep me in isolation. Like, I don't even have to be out with anyone. But like anytime I was out, like there were these people that like always banged on their doors for like probably like an hour at a time. It was that bad. Like, there was this gay guy that like, oh man, like they hated that gay guy, and like they were like almost fighting for like 2 hours straight. And then like they was like spitting in his face. Like, I got water thrown in my face. He was like, that was toilet water. I was like, you didn't actually do that, did you? And he was like, no, it wasn't. I was like, yeah, I didn't think you'd put toilet water in your cup. but like they do this thing called shit bombing. Like, you think that no one shit bombs, but like this guy moves my son, he's like, they're saying they're gonna shit bomb me. And I was like, fuck, well, like, I don't think that anybody would do that. You like, it's like when you shit in a bag and then you throw it under their door, but like you try to like get it dumped out or whatever. So like but like the guards will never give you cleaning supplies. Like, it takes like 4 hours to get cleaning supplies. So like you have like human feces in your cell. They did shit bomb this guy. Like, he turned out to be gay. Like, I didn't know they were gay, and then like next thing you know, they were like cuddling, and I was like, oh, you guys are gay, cool. And then they like moved this guy out the moment he turned gay, and then they shit bombed him. Like, they just put shit in a bag and like put it in his locker. So yeah, like, I mean, like, but that wasn't like the other place. The other place, like, when that gay guy like got his face spit in, this black guy wanted to fight him. The black guy was like pretty, like he looked like the guy that I wouldn't really look forward to fighting. They were just like, faggot. The whole place was like chanting faggot, and then they were like, and they were like, pussy, pussy. Like, it was actually not that bad for me, like, because they thought I was a pedophile. Like, he was like, it's just felony. He says this says fugitive from justice on your charges. It doesn't say it's not just felony menacing. He was like, what's that for, being pedophile? And I was like, no, for like the felony menacing. Like, obviously, like, I mean, you can't just make charges disappear. But he was like, no, you're chomo. Like, I was like, no. Like, it was like, what the fuck's a chomo? I got called child molester like that many times. It was great.